are really fortunate to have with us Dr. T.P. Shishikumaar Garu. A very brief profile about him is he was a space scientist, educationist, writer, public speaker, science communicator, spiritual director, psychotherapist, life and soft skill trainer, and he worked as deputy director. He is in DG Security Cabinet Secretariat for Government of India. Formerly, he worked as the director for UGC Academic State College at the University of Calicut, Kerala. And similarly, he was a scientist in the Department of Space in several areas, including Space Application Center. And Sir is again a regular guest faculty to several organizations, including the training wing of RK Order, Ramakrishna Math at Domalguda. We had the opportunity of listening to him earlier also. Earlier, Sir has handled session and communication skills, and in a different way, he has handled it to the benefit of our participants. For us, we requested Sir to handle two sessions. One is ethics in today's administration, and second is ethics and good governance. So he has been kind enough to accept both the sessions. We are fortunate because he is available in the city. If he is in Kerala, there is no way, because last batch when it was happening, we requested, but Sir was in Kerala. So it's our good fortune. So he'll be available throughout the day. It is free for you, Sir, whether you run a game or exercise or inputs or whatever, Sir. Whole day will be with him, and to a greater extent it will be made participative and involving all of us. And maybe if you have any questions also, maybe at the end, or if he, Sir accepts in between also, we can have it. Sir, they are all officers from different departments. From agriculture we have Samiti, DSPs we have, and cooperative department, and banking organizations, several organizations we have. And of course they are also very keen learners, sir. They are in day two today actually. Over to you, sir.
One of our colleagues told the language what Sir is speaking is very fluent, and at the same time he is unable to understand the language in English, and in sometimes in Sanskrit some slokas are telling. That's why we all of us will not understand. To some extent some people are understanding Sanskrit slokas, but English also, because of Sir's fluency, some people are not understood well. That's why he has not told his opinion completely. But he told examples are very nice. Whatever he understood, he told. That is, in future, if any classes started, it is better to speak in Telugu also, I think. Okay. Second. Telugu nechadu. Telugu రాదేమో నాకు ఐడియా లేదు. రాయడానికి చదవడానికి. One of our colleagues told. Ethics in administration. ఎందుకు రాదు? అంటే 20 years నుంచి ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా. తెలుగులో మాట్లాడాలి. Sir, HRD Institute. One of our colleagues told already, which is this one is not useful in our setup because already one target fixed to us, and according to our job chart we have to move. Applying these moral values in our job chart, it is not possible because boss will give some instructions. We have to follow according to target orientation. We have to do the job, but there is a chance according to the individual consciousness one can apply these ethics in their job to improve. Same person told. It is not possible at the same time, according to one's consciousness, he can apply. That differs from person to person. One of our colleagues told, if this training was given when we entered into service, immediately that is more useful than this time. This days.
But why do you feel you are old now? You should feel you are young.
Now also it is.
Yeah, very young.
And what he told, now also useful, but it is more useful immediately after entering into service. Thank you.
Good. Don't be confused in clapping. Don't be confused in clapping. Be liberal in clapping. Next. Two.
యూస్ఫుల్లా మనం ఒకరు చెప్తుంటే ఒకరు యూస్లెస్ అని చెప్పమన్నప్పుడు యూస్ఫుల్ అని వాడు చెప్పగానే యూస్లెస్ అని చెప్పడం నాకు నోరు రాలేదు యాక్చువల్గా. ఎందువల్ల రాలేదంటే ఐ హ్యావ్ నో పాయింట్ టు సే ఇట్ ఈస్ యూస్లెస్. ఐ హ్యావ్ ఫౌండ్ సెవరల్ సొల్యూషన్స్ టు మై ప్రజెంట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. అంటే నాకున్న కొన్ని ఏమైతే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ నేను ఫేస్ చేస్తున్నానో వాటికి అన్నిటికీ నాకు ఈ క్లాస్లో నాకు సొల్యూషన్స్ దొరికినాయి అనిపించింది. తర్వాత ఐ హ్యావ్ లెర్న్ సెవరల్ థింగ్స్ టు సే ఇట్ ఈస్ యూస్ఫుల్. చాలా విషయాలన్నీ కూడా ఈరోజు మనకు ఎన్నో పాయింట్స్ దాదాపు 2-3 పేజీలు రాసుకున్నాను సార్ చెప్పాను వాటి. సో చాలా విషయాలు మనందరం విన్నాం కాబట్టి నేను ప్రత్యేకంగా చెప్పాల్సిన పని లేదు. తర్వాత వచ్చేసేసి అన్నిటికంటే నాకు బాగా ఒక నచ్చింది ఏంటంటే మీ మనస్సాక్షి, మీ ఆత్మ చెప్పింది మీరు చేయండి. ఐ థింక్ టోటల్గా సార్ ఈరోజు చెప్పిందంతా కూడా అదే దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని దానికి ట్రై అని సారాంశం మొత్తం కూడా దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఫౌండ్. ఏదైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగండి అని చెప్పినప్పుడు కూడా క్వశ్చన్ నాకు వేయడానికి కూడా నాకు క్వశ్చన్ లేదు. బికాస్ నీవు ఏం ఆలోచిస్తున్నావో నీ ప్రకారం నువ్వు చేసుకోవాలి. అది ఒక్కటే సార్ చెప్పింది ఈరోజు. దాన్ని సెవెరల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్తో చెప్పారు. ఇట్స్ ఏ వండర్ఫుల్ సేయింగ్. దాన్ని మించిన హ్యాపీనెస్ ఇంకొకటి లేదు. హ్యాపీనెస్కి మూల కారణం అదే అని చెప్పేసి సార్ చెప్తాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ ఏ వండర్ఫుల్ సజెషన్. తర్వాత వచ్చేసి మా కొలీగ్స్ కూడా చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే రిక్రూట్మెంట్ అయిన ఫ్రెష్ వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తే ఇంకా బాగుంటుంది సర్వీస్లో అని చెప్పేసి ఒక సజెషన్ చెప్పారు. తర్వాత వచ్చేసి మీ మనస్సాక్షి చెప్పిన ప్రకారం మీరు చేయడానికి దానికి ఒకే ఒక లిమిటేషన్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ కాబట్టి సో అడ్జస్ట్ ది ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ దాని ప్రకారం చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది మీరు చెప్తాం బాగా నచ్చింది అన్నారు. ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే సెల్ఫ్ డిసిప్లిన్ వల్ల ఫ్యామిలీ ఇంప్రూవ్మెంట్ అవుతుందని కొత్తగా నేర్చుకున్నామని చెప్పేసి చెప్పారు. ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే సార్ మాకు యాక్చువల్గా లెక్చర్స్ చెప్పడం అనేది కొంచెం ఇంత ప్రొలాంగ్ లెక్చర్స్లో పార్టిసిపేటరీ చేశారు మమ్మల్ని మార్నింగ్ నుంచి ఇప్పుడు దాకా. సో అలా మీ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్ దట్స్ వై ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ కూడా రావడం వల్ల వీఆర్ రియల్లీ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ టు లిసన్ ది లెక్చర్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
She is still confused. Where do you take this energy? Use it somewhere. You become more energetic. When you become more energetic, I am going to make you leader for this group. You will have another session, or you will have no escape. If you escape, they will hammer you. Okay, this group.
Today's class is very wonderful, sir. Actually, educated ఉంది మనకి, అలాగే యూస్ఫుల్ కూడా. అఫ్ కోర్స్ మన కొలీగ్స్ చెప్పినట్టుగా మేడం ఆల్రెడీ చాలా వరకు కవర్ చేశారు. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇన్ఫర్మేటివ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో యూస్ఫుల్ ఫర్ అవర్ ఇండివిజువల్ కెపాసిటీ. వేరస్ ఫర్ అవర్ వర్కింగ్ అండ్ ఫర్ ద టాపిక్ రిలవెంట్ టాపిక్ అంటే particularly for the people working in the districts, it is very difficult to mean working with the bosses, sir. Actually, bosses are very more in the districts.
So I think bosses should be sent here for a class.
Subordinate should be sent for a training.
Yes, sir. Somebody told me the same thing, sir. Actually, sir.
System lo change aagutadi.
No, I remember we have got an institute in Kerala called KILA, Kerala Institute for Local Administration, where we train all the Panchayat presidents, Panchayat secretary, elected members, MLA, and I had a training for all the administrators from Singapore and Sri Lanka, all the IAS topmost people, and the best class which I enjoyed was their class. In that seminar, I remember after 3 weeks when I came back for another session, this session was happening. All of them came and said, "Sir, you have not taught us meditation." And the class went up to 8 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, the class was over. Everybody stayed back 3 hours to learn meditation from me. And most of the people did not understand Sanskrit because I keep chanting Sanskrit. You know what did they do? I have emails after 1 month saying, "Sir, we started learning Sanskrit now." Because they found that Sanskrit stanza have got something better which you cannot explain in another language. So they started learning Sanskrit, the Singapore and Sri Lanka people, the commissioners. So I think you should learn.
Yes, sir. Actually, another problem, sir, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ఆఫీస్లో వర్క్ చేసే వాళ్ళకి ఫీల్డ్లో కానీ ఇంత కంటిన్యూస్గా స్పీచెస్ ఇస్తున్నప్పుడు యాక్చువల్లీ నాట్ ఎక్సెప్ట్ టు సిట్ ఇన్ ఏ క్లాస్ రూమ్ వన్ ప్లేస్ ఫర్ మోర్ దెన్ 1 hour 2 hours. కాబట్టి జనరల్గా ఇట్ విల్ బీ కొద్దిగా డ్రౌజీగా ఉంటుంది, నిద్రపోవడం ఉంటుంది. టుడే వీ హ్యావ్ నాట్ సీన్ ఎనీథింగ్ సచ్ థింగ్స్ సార్. జనరల్గా
Except one person tried to sleep, but I woke him up.
అదొకటి సార్, అది మేడం చెప్పినట్టుగా అదొకటి ఉంది. బట్ ఓన్లీ థింగ్ సార్, అంటే రిలవెంట్ అవునా కాదు టాపిక్స్ ప్రకారం ఎథిక్స్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అంటే ఎస్టర్డే కూడా మేము చెప్పాము. వీ థాట్ దట్ ఇట్ విల్ బి రిలవెంట్ అవర్ వర్కింగ్ కండిషన్స్. ద వర్కింగ్ కండిషన్స్లో అనేది రావడం లేదు, మన స్పీచెస్లో రావడం మేడం కూడా చెప్తాను టెక్సెస్ వాటిలో. ఎస్టర్డే నేను చెప్పిన వాటిలో వస్తాయి స్టోకాస్ అయితే వివేకానంద వీటి గురించి చెప్పడం అనేది కాదండి. ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో యాక్చువల్గా ఏమిటి అనేది దాని మీద ఇంతవరకు కావాలి. ఎడ్యుకేషన్ మేడం అదొక్కసారి మేడం అదొక్కటి చేయండి. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మేడం ట్రైనింగ్ చేస్తా ఉన్నారు.
I think it should come from your questions, because each of you are from different departments. You put more questions, probably we will be able to, because it's a general solution which we are giving. Most of the people will give general theory. When you come to your specific, we will be able to give example and tell you how to tackle that.
Sir, yesterday morning, Mr. Keshavamurthy, one of our, I remember he gave one lecture, sir. He gave one example, because one of the executive secretary program here for disaster management. On the research from the minister, he gave the contract to a person for 1,000 rupees. Later on, that the SCR CPG refused to sign the bill. Because he is not in a position to sanction the estimate and all, he has some problems. Right, sir? Because he said that because you are in charge of some institute or you are in a decision-taking position, you are able to do something, sir. But the people now in all our people, we are all in the middle cadre only, middle management cadre only. So we will not be able to take any decisions. We have to depend on again the others. We have to take orders from the bosses only. Then if we take any decision, contrary to the instructions from the bosses, then we have to face some problems, sir. That's only one thing I want to.
But I think most of the bosses will take decision based on the note which you prepare.
Not like this.
Not like that. They'll ask you to make a note according to their requirement.
Yes, that's it.
అంటే మీరు టైమింగ్ పార్ట్స్ టైమింగ్ till January.
How it is possible? There is my questions for.
Yeah, that's true, because he has to ask you questions. I said no, the best boss is the boss who can ask many questions.
If we are giving that words according to his
No boss like to get problem. They want to get solution from it. It's easy to get problems, but what is the solution? You are the people who will suggest the solution to them, and they will only sign that. But you should make a solution such a way that he is not in problem tomorrow. That's all what people will look at, right? No? Your solution should not create a problem for him. That's more important.
Finally, thank you very much, sir, for the moment.
Clap.
What we have learned from SAR's session, first I'll talk about the plus points. That enabled us to know our inner potential. We have to realize that we do have some potential and we can make use of it the most. And he taught about improving our skills, knowledge, through which we can improve our own self-confidence. If we are very confident, we can move through confidently in life. And the importance of taking right decisions, and that is a very good thing. And how to be happy. Ultimately, we all want to be happy. Ethical values. If we have good ethics and all, then we can be happy. Values, ethics and all, it ultimately helps us to improve our happiness in life. And you told how to be human. You have to be good human beings to be happy. One thing he told us about harmony in life, that is work-life balance. We are listening that word work-life balance nowadays. So that we have learned. And he also advises to enjoy the simple things in life. That's very important. If we can't enjoy simple things, we cannot enjoy complex things in life. So enjoying simple things is the way to be happy. And one thing which personally I learned is following the hierarchy. It's true. If I am the boss, definitely I expect my subordinates to follow some hierarchy. Otherwise, there will be chaos in office. That's very important. Otherwise, if everybody starts taking decisions in their own way, you'll see there will be no discipline, no uniformity. So this is also very important. Then I also felt, normally I think when I oppose something, I think my boss should follow my advice. That will not always happen. And to be happy, advice to learn, be famous, and to perform, improving skills and availing all the opportunities and having the right attitude, then it's important. And one thing we all, personally I want to be thankful to sir is we can make the difference in our own small way, whether it is in a small way or big way, in our own departments, in our own sections, in our own life. We can make the difference, and that is, seeing is believing. If someone believes us, they definitely follow us. And regarding the minus points, and we struggle. And one thing with standing up against authorities or standing up against the boss. This will ultimately, if at all we lose our jobs, there will be distresses in the families, financial problems, and the difficulty to survive. Improving skills and all, going out for a new job, maybe not that easy because we have to compete with the younger generation. It will not be that easy, and for everybody to improve skills, knowledge at different ages with responsibilities and all, it may be a little difficult, that we felt. And the only grudge we have is you are not allowed us to sleep. I think in our next class we'll get some opportunity to have a good sleep in the class. So thank you so much.
Meditation session.
Savasana.
Many people can sleep in meditation.
Savasana.
But now I found that you are not introduced properly actually. Actually, all the such sessions should start with an ice-breaking session.
We had some introduction session yesterday.
But introduction is also to know each other because you are coming from different parts of Andhra, right? We spent 3 days together. You must be able to pinpoint and name each one of them. We have 5 minutes, introduce each other. I will ask anybody to tell others' name. You have 5 minutes, fast. Let me see how good you are.